This facility is somewhere that it allows things like the mindfulness program to happen. It allows things like the kids to come up with one idea and the next day and two, they're actually emitting everything that they thought of into a reality, into a situation that they can learn from and grow from. And it's the staff members, the faculty, everybody that is here is aware of the knowledge of learning how to learn to be way more important than a structure and a rigidity in life.
What a mindfulness instructor does is he aids his students in gaining tools of understanding and awareness. To me, mindfulness itself is the ability to exist in a place of gentle observation of the present moment experience, to truly and solely observe the experience without judgment, without preconceptions, and the ability to allow yourself to solely exist.
We are in the present moment and we are being very cautious and mindful of what we're doing. Like what we did today, the mindful trust walk, where we had to be mindful and we had to trust the people in front of us.
How does being mindful stuff to do with all of your other stuff?
Haven't gotten in trouble.
Did you used to get in trouble?
I used to.
Can you tell me quickly a story about when you got in trouble?
I haven't gotten in much trouble this year compared to last year. Last year I could have been expelled, but this year there's no chance of me being expelled. Mindfulness and meditation.
One of the strongest things it's done is helped give students the tools they need to regulate themselves. Instead of, for some students, you know, everyone's growing up at a different rate and learning things in different time frames. And so it means that some students are really good at saying like, I'm mad, but I'm not gonna hit anyone. And we used to have much more of a problem with that before mindfulness. But now the students who used to be the ones who would throw a punch or throw a chair or cause damage or cause harm or be dangerous, I've had students come up to me at the desk and say, I just need to cool down. And sometimes they'll even say, where's Dustin? Like, where's Mr. D? I need to just do some breathing.
I did.
Can you guide me through like 5 breaths of meditation? Show me how you guys do that.
Like he hits the bowl, and then like we all like close our eyes, and when we breathe out, like 5 times. He like breathe in, and then breathe out 1, and then after we get to the next one, we do breathe in 2 and breathe out 2. We breathe in 3. Breathe out 4. We breathe in 4. Breathe out 4. Breathe in 5. Breathe out 5. And then that's how it usually goes. Falling from the nest, young eagle, I will pull my feathers out. Stay humble, stay humble, stay humble, stay humble, stay humble. Mindfulness is a kind of meditation that helps you be in the present, not thinking about what you did or what you're going to do, when thinking about what's happened or going to happen. It's a type of meditation that helps you focus on the present and just, you know, ground you to the world.
Well, Pretty much being aware of what's in you and what's happening outside of you. So just knowing and being aware of what's happening to you right now.
What are some circumstances where it has been useful for you to practice mindfulness?
Well, every time I sit down or everywhere, I've been running around. I cannot control my energy. I'm like moving around everywhere. But after mindfulness, after a couple weeks or a couple months, I've been staying still, not moving around everywhere, and staying calm.
How does that make you feel?
Happy because I'm not like having to like move my hands everywhere because I have so much energy. It's just fun not to always move around.
In the mindfulness class, I haven't really been a part of it as much, but what I've heard from students as they come from the class is that they're feeling better, they're able to, a lot of them have stage fright, and I think that the mindfulness definitely helps with stage fright. I have one student in particular who I know gets extreme stage fright, and there's been one instance that I know he did come from mindfulness class, and I felt like he felt empowered that he could tackle this, you know. It was just like a nice recharge, you know, in the middle of the day, because theater is after lunch, you know, they've been through online, they've been through recess and, you know, their peers. So I feel like coming from mindfulness halfway through the day was really nice, you know, just to get back on track.
What is mindfulness?
To me? To me, it's not about being in, it's not now, it's recognizing the now, being in the present moment, being aware. Mindfulness is a balance of being aware and being in the now.
Going back to what you were asking me was about adults. Adults, we don't clear and save, protect space to fail, to succeed, to connect. A lot of times we just get caught up in the rhythm or the machine that we have to operate within, whether it's our professional life at school, students' life, in the mode of academic learning. And really it wasn't until we created that space for Dustin and I guess subsequently all of the teachers, giving them a chance to find what they're interested in or really just shine, that space for them to step into has been valued and treasured, and that's what we're seeing.
Mindfulness has given the students channels to help them deal with the emotions they experience. It's like kids experience just as much, if not more, emotionally than adults do, but their bodies are like half the size. So all that emotion like needs someplace to go. And sometimes, especially in American culture, we teach kids like those emotions are bad. It's bad to feel all of these things. Squish that down, make that be quiet, be orderly, instead of allowing them to be themselves and feel things. And as students tune into themselves and learn how to do that and give those channels to themselves, then it means that they can grow into adults who are so in tune with themselves that they will learn to understand what they have to offer to the world. And that's the point of school.
Lend your ears, lend your hands, lend your movement, anything you...
There are other people. A lot of times we focus on ourselves or our friends or dead people even. But I think we should focus on everyone, all the other people that we don't even know. Because there's some people out there that aren't like us. They have worse lives or they have better lives, but we should try to make it a place where it's all equal and we all have the best lives that can be. That there are other people that can be like us.
Oh my gosh, that's like a really good question. I gotta say, why can't people like what they like? Like, I'm a brony, if you ever heard of something like that. And I've been made fun of for liking that show a lot, but it just doesn't make me feel good inside. So I would tell them that people like what they like, and please let people be who they are. Don't like try to change them or tell them to be something else, or tell them what, like, you can't watch this show, it's terrible, it's only for girls.
I would say that I really, really love my family, and that the world is great and sort of bad, but we can all change, and that we can change everything, and we can also meditate to help that, and we could do a lot better, we could work harder, and we could love more people and not have violence, and you know.
Just stop and everything that you do and listen and look at what you're doing. Because if you're at war, it's just really stupid. You're spending all this money on war when you could be helping other people survive and eat and have shelter and just have that kind of stuff. So please come together and help everyone and just be helpful, please, because the earth isn't going to last long like this.